Surah 18. Al-Kahf, Part 1. Al-Kahf, the cave, in the name of Allah, the Gracious, the Merciful. Praise be to Allah, who revealed the book to his servant, and allowed in it no distortion. Valuable, to warn of severe punishment from himself, and to deliver good news to the believers who do righteous deeds, that they will have an excellent reward, in which they will abide forever. And to warn those who say, Allah has begotten a son. They have no knowledge of this, nor did their forefathers. Grave is the word that comes out of their mouths. They say nothing but a lie. Perhaps you may destroy yourself with grief, chasing after them, if they do not believe in this information. We made what is upon the earth an ornament for it, to test them as to which of them is best in conduct. And we will turn what is on it into barren waste. Did you know that the people of the cave and the inscription were of our wondrous signs? When the youths took shelter in the cave, they said, Our Lord, give us mercy from yourself, and bless our affair with guidance. Then we sealed their ears in the cave for a number of years. Then we awakened them to know which of the two groups could better calculate the length of their stay. We relate to you their story in truth. They were youths who believed in their Lord, and we increased them in guidance. And we strengthened their hearts, when they stood up and said, Our Lord is the Lord of the heavens and the earth. We will not call on any god besides him, for then we would have spoken an outrage. These people, our people, have taken to themselves gods other than him. Why do they not bring a clear proof concerning them? Who, then, does greater wrong than he who invents lies and attributes them to Allah? Now that you have withdrawn from them, and from what they worship besides Allah, take shelter in the cave. And your Lord will unfold his mercy for you, and will set your affair towards ease. You would have seen the sun, when it rose, veering away from their cave towards the right, and when it sets, moving away from them to the left, as they lay in the midst of the cave. That was one of Allah's wonders. He whom Allah guides is truly guided, but he whom he misguides, for him you will find no directing friend. You would think them awake, although they were asleep. And we turned them over to the right, and to the left, with their dog stretching its paws across the threshold. Had you looked at them, you would have turned away from them in flight, and been filled with fear of them. Even so, we awakened them, so that they may ask one another. A speaker among them said, How long have you stayed? They said, We have stayed a day, or part of a day. They said, Your Lord knows best how long you have stayed. Send one of you to the city, with this money of yours, and let him see which food is most suitable, and let him bring you some provision thereof. And let him be gentle, and let no one become aware of you. If they discover you, they will stone you, or force you back into their religion, then you will never be saved. So it was, that we caused them to be discovered, that they would know that the promise of Allah is true, and that of the hour there is no doubt. As they were disputing their case among themselves, they said, Build over them a building. Their Lord knows best about them. Those who prevailed over their case said, We will set up over them a place of worship. They will say, 3, and their 4th being their dog. And they will say, 5, and their 6th being their dog, guessing at the unknown. And they will say, 7, and their 8th being their dog. Say, My Lord knows best their number, none knows them except a few. So do not argue concerning them except with an obvious argument, and do not consult any of them about them. And never say about anything, I will do that tomorrow, without saying, if Allah wills, and remember your Lord if you forget, and say, Perhaps my Lord will guide me to nearer than this in integrity. And they stayed in their cave for 300 years, adding 9. Say, Allah knows best how long they stayed. His is the mystery of the heavens and the earth. By him you see and hear. They have no guardian apart from him, and he shares his sovereignty with no one. And recite what was revealed to you from the book of your Lord. There is no changing his words, and you will find no refuge except in him. And content yourself with those who pray to their Lord morning and evening, desiring his presence. And do not turn your eyes away from him, desiring the glitter of this world. And do not obey him whose heart we have made heedless of our remembrance, so he follows his own desires, and his priorities are confused. And say, the truth is from your Lord. Whoever wills, let him believe, and whoever wills, let him disbelieve. We have prepared for the unjust a fire, whose curtains will hem them in. And when they cry for relief, they will be relieved with water like molten brass, which scalds the faces. What a miserable drink, and what a terrible place. As for those who believe and lead a righteous life, we will not waste the reward of those who work righteousness. These will have the gardens of Eden, beneath which rivers flow. Reclining on comfortable furnishings, they will be adorned with bracelets of gold, and will wear green garments of silk and brocade. What a wonderful reward, and what an excellent resting place. And cite for them the parable of 2 men. To one of them we gave 2 gardens of vine, and we surrounded them with palm trees, and we placed between them crops. Both gardens produced their harvest in full, and suffered no loss. And we made a river flow through them. And thus he had abundant fruits. He said to his friend, as he conversed with him, I am wealthier than you, and greater in manpower.